Hey guys, it's your girl Nagi85, Psycho Sister, Auntie M, Angie Bob, Angie Marie, but her, however you know me, you know me. Starting off with an that's great, but I'm not even gonna edit this. This is just gonna, usually like if I start with an or get on my own nerves, I cut it off. But I wanted to do a quick update because there are so many people that message me and have expressed concern, and especially after two visits, oh my gosh, after two videos ago when I was just a complete wreck. And so update on like what kind of happened since then is I have some really good back days and I have some really bad back days. And I started feeling like maybe it was just my anxieties that were doing it for me. And maybe there wasn't anything wrong. And so I went in for my MRI on Friday, and Megan, one of my best friends, calls my brain the bully brain, or my bully, because it literally, my anxieties and everything will really literally make me feel like, sorry, it's bedtime, so I have to get my medicine out. But she calls it my bully brain because it just does things like that, where it literally just like makes me think like the worst in cases, or spiral out of control and think like everyone's mad at me. I talked a little bit about that. But anyways, I'm kind of rambling right now because I am a little distracted. And I probably should have waited to do a video until I took my night meds, but it wasn't until I sat down that I realized that my back is starting to tense up on me a little bit. So I need to take my nighttime meds so I can get laid down. Sorry about the mess in the back. And oh, there's my kids' stuffed animals. Just look at that for a minute. Okay, so I got my medicine in me. Anyways, the kiddo is getting ready to sleep over there. She's watching Baby Bum. So I figured I'd take a quick minute to ramble, apparently. Anyways, I think I'm just filled with emotions and I'm a little bit overwhelmed, I guess you could say, because I did my MRI on Friday and I had really kind of convinced myself that everything was going to be okay, and that they were just going to be like, oh, you know, your back muscles are weak because you sat too much during COVID, or because you didn't exercise enough, or whatever. And come to find out, I've got pages. There are multiple pages of my results for my MRI. And what it boils down to is I have, as my doctor said, a bunch of herniated discs. And they're not concerned about some of them because, like, herniated disc on a moderate level are, or mild level, are pretty normal. And most adults have them, and, like, usually they're benign and nothing happens. But I've got a couple that are actually pushing on my spinal cord, which is what's causing the freezing feeling, and what they're most worried about. Yeah, Baby Bum. And then I have a couple, there's some kind of sac, I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically like a sac of nerves. And one of my herniated discs towards the bottom is, like, when it gets too inflamed, it's actually pushing on that sac of nerves. So it's nerves, like not one nerve, but my spinal cord and a bunch of nerves. So there's a bunch of stuff going on. He is referring me to I think he said an orthodontic, or I thought that was braces. I don't know, whatever. It's a back surgeon basically, and sending me for intermittent pain treatment, which means that they're going to up my pain meds, which I really hate because I hate being on meds anyways, but especially like now I'm so scatterbrained and mostly rambling. Sorry, my back hurts. So yeah, he says that there's a chance that there won't be surgery and that they'll be able to fix it with steroid shots, but it's not his field. So I have to go see the specialist and the intermittent pain facility and go from there. So thank you for all the love and support. It truly means a lot during such hard times, because he said that I have to take it really, really, really easy. And even on my good days that I shouldn't be doing things like, pushing my daughter on her bike for 25 minutes, even though I just want to be a mom. And I don't want to be a burden. And it's rough, but at least we have answers now. And at least I know I'm not crazy. And I know that there's really something going on. And I'm not just over exaggerating like I do. So, besides that, I did tell him that this was supposed to be my year of healthy habits. And it was supposed to be my year of getting myself on track with the weight loss and stuff. And that really cripples, like, the actual weight loss because I can't, like, I can't really do anything. And he's going to actually run some blood tests and check, like, my levels for, like, my thyroid and my liver and all that other stuff. We're going to run blood tests and kind of see where I stand there. So kind of get the ball rolling on that. And then once we figure out what the plan is with my back, he said there's a whole bunch of things that my insurance will pay for, which, by the way, I can't speak freely because I have my daughter right here, but Molina representatives can F themselves, because I promise you that there are other people like me that have serious issues going on, and you're putting them off for a month or 2 months. I've been out of work for almost 2 months. Thank God for the stimulus coming in, and the fact that my job lets me help me get some virtual visits, so I have a little money coming in. But to the people that work for healthcare companies that are answering those phones, if you don't know what to do, fucking don't waste the time. This stuff, I could have been done with surgery and done with recovery by now. If surgery is needed, I would have had a plan. I wouldn't have been here. I wouldn't have gone through all that stuff that I went through. And I mean, just look at the bags under my eyes. Like, I'm just exhausted from all of this. And healthcare companies are bullshit. Seriously. Like, that was absolutely ridiculous. But we made it through that, and now I just have to wait. I should hear within a week. So as always, thank you to everyone that reached out, everyone that, if I didn't answer your message, like, message me again, because sometimes it gets lost in, like, the list of messages, and I don't mean to do that to anybody. So, yeah, again, thank you, and we'll see what happens from here. All right, bye.